feel like a little girl today. I don't know whether it's because I'm going to talk about my humble beginnings. I have no idea. Imagine a tiny girl like me roaming all around this huge market trying to make a decent living from hawking and selling my goods. Did I get noticed at all? Of course I did get noticed. During school, we were advised to look for attachment opportunities so that at least we get some experiences to prepare us for the job market. So in my second year, I tried to look for places to do my attachments by writing letters and moving from one company to the other. I started with schools. I could go to schools, any school at all that I would see. I tried to go to at least 10 of them. To be honest, none of the schools had opening for attachments at that time, and I didn't get any school. So I moved on to hotels. Perhaps I just thought to myself that, well, maybe I could get to support a receptionist, or I could get some cleaning services. To be honest, I was willing to do anything. I remember I entered into one particular hotel, and at the reception, it was giving me all cigarettes and weed vibes. The whole place was smoky. Like, I was like, okay, have a nice day. At that time, I didn't know where else to go again. I mean, I've gone to schools, I've gone to hotels. At that time, I didn't know where to go again because I was so frustrated. I was spending so many hours walking and taking buses from one place to the other. And then even to talk about my transportation, I was spending like a whole lot on transportation. I stopped. I actually gave up on the search. And thinking about it, I remembered that I had a roommate who was very, very good when it comes to creating stuff. She taught me how to use fabric to design slippers. In Ghana, it's popularly called chaliwati. As soon as I remembered that, I just took my own chaliwati in the house, and then I took some fabric. I tried to design it, and then boom, it worked. Like, it was looking so nice. And then I was like, well, I think I can make business out of this. The next day, I headed straight to Kejetia. I bought 7 slippers. I bought some fabrics. I came home, and then I started cutting and designing and doing everything that I knew how. And I realized that if I stayed in the house, no one was going to notice my designs. Back then, I didn't know the importance of selling on the internet. I mean, it wasn't a thing at that time. It was around 2012, 2013, at least for me, so far as my knowledge was concerned. I didn't know. So I realized that the only way I could sell my designs, or the only way people would see my design and buy them, was to go to the market and hawk for them. So I went to the market, and then I would literally tie everything into a plain polythene, and then I'll put it on my head, and then I would have maybe a normal dress, and then I'll wear a pair of socks, and then I'll just be roaming about in the market and selling, and then doing my hawking. I mean, I think at that time I was a bit shy, but I needed money, so I had to choose between sticking to being shy and getting money from the hustle. So at the market, I'll literally move from every street to every street just to sell the slippers and make something out of it. There were times that I would meet students and I'll just be admiring them, and I'll be so happy for them. And then I'll be like, hey, these people are free. Look at freedom. Like, they are all free. They don't have anything to think about. Hey. And then I'll just be admiring them in my head and talking in my head, hey, but I wish I would be walking freely as this. Like, you rather swear it. At that time it was sad, but today I can laugh about it, you know. Business was also good. I mean, business was good, to be honest. Business was good. It was booming. There were a few days that business was very, very bad, and I mean, I think it's normal for every business person. You don't get good business days all the time, and for those bad days that I encountered, I remember I could weep within me, and it was sad. You go to the market, the first day nothing will happen, the second day nothing will happen, the third day you roam and walk about so many times and nobody will call you. My worst day was when I sold just a pair of slippers. I think I cried when I sat in the car and going home with my boots with me. I cried in the bus, and I always remember that day. Anyway, I came across one particular lady. She just had a look at my slippers and she was like, "These are very nice. I want to make an order." I mean, so she was the first person who made an order with me. I was like, "Thank you, Jesus." I was so happy about it. Through here, I met other people, and I wasn't going to the market very often because the orders were coming a lot, and so I had to stay home and then do the designs until we got to a time where the design was getting out of hand. Fortunately, I had resumed school, and even though during campus I was still making the designs for whoever that would order, I was only doing it on a demand basis. As much as I was shy, it was also it really boosted my confidence. I mean, at this point, I don't know what I cannot legally sell. I don't know where I cannot legally sell. Give me, what can't I sell? I can sell anything. When ask me to go to the market today, I can sell. I don't care about whoever is watching me. I do not care about where I am. I can sell anything that I want to sell. It is very difficult to hawk. It's not easy. It's very, very difficult to hawk. Talking about the sun, you'll be working for so long, you'll be thirsty, you'll be hungry. I mean, people will look down on you, a lot of people disrespect you. But then, hey, the money is what's important. You are concerned about the money. And so, once you are concerned about the money, nothing will stop you from pushing hard and hustling for what you eat. So, I mean, it really boosted my confidence. And it also gave me patience and understanding. I learned how to be more patient, I learned how to be more understanding. You meet certain customers and they will take the slippers out from the package and they would wear them and they will make it dirty because it was fabric, and the least mistake you will make is going to be dirty. They will wear them and at the end of the day they will turn you down, they won't buy them. It takes a whole lot to deal with customers, and that taught me how to be very, very, very patient, because if you are not patient, you end up fighting with everybody. And not only that, some will complain about the design. You know that this design is good, people have bought from you, but some will still complain about the design, some will still complain about the fabric that you have used, some will still complain, like some will complain about almost everything. And it taught me that people have preferences. I mean, you can't say just because it is nice in your eyes and people have praised you for that, it is not everyone who is going to appreciate the same thing as others are appreciating. People have different preferences. So it taught me how to understand people. It also gave me a very good listening ear. Imagine a customer has placed an order with specifications like particular designs with particular fabrics, how they want the designs to be, and imagine you miss it. I mean, we've all been customers. I mean, we are all customers. Imagine you place an order and the vendor misses your specifications. I mean, it's not an experience anybody would want to go through. So it gave me that listening ear to be very, very attentive to details and deliver exactly as the customer has ordered for. Hawking also taught me to be very, very strategic and observant. I mean, with this huge market, when I started, I could roam like just anywhere. I'll just go in because I wanted to be everywhere. And over time, I realized that I was wasting my time. It is not every place that had a market for what I was selling for. I had vantage points that I could go. I'll say that I totally enjoyed this experience. I would never discourage anyone from selling. It is not something bad. Our mothers did it for us. I did it, maybe for my unborn children, and then to you, giving you the experience that I had. I definitely enjoyed it, even though there were bad times, there were sad moments. I definitely enjoyed it. It was worth it. It was able to pay my bills, so I enjoyed it. I would say that don't be shy of your hustle, no matter how low people may see it. Don't be shy of your hustle. At the end of the day, it is only you who is in charge of your life. And when you get a certain opportunity to do something, Don't turn it down. A lot of people who don't regard certain jobs as high, or they feel they are too high to do certain jobs. I mean, I was in my second year and I was doing hawking. I know it is not every student who would find comfort in doing such a thing. And I'm not saying that every student should go and hawk. No. We all have our abilities, we all have our limits. For me, I was able to do it. But yours may not be hawking, yours may be staying in your house and then doing online selling, yours may be teaching, yours may be, it could be anything else. Don't be shy of it and don't regard it as low. If you see it as something that is going to benefit you in the end, please don't be shy of it. Put the shyness away. I really hope that you're able to put the shyness away and hop on it. You never know. It might be your greatest breakthrough. You have so much talent, you have so much skills. The thing is, you just haven't explored what you can do. Human beings are gifted. We can do a whole lot of things. You just have to explore what you can do. Identify the things that make you happy. I say this all the time. So if you enjoy anything that you enjoy, try to find a skill around that area. That could be something that you can really depend on and it can stay with you for the rest of your life. And you don't have to even apply for jobs or depend on people or wait on people to give you jobs to do. I understand that getting capital to starting a business is so difficult, but then the little you have, please use it and start something. And please be encouraged that everything is going to be well. Go out there, hustle, chase your dreams, and don't be shy. Bye.